Skoda India started its journey in India with the first generation Octavia, and that was a much loved car. And now there is a new sedan in Skoda's lineup. It's called the Slavia. We've driven a prototype version of it, which of course you should have seen by now. If not, backtrack a little bit and see that video on our YouTube channel. But as I said, it's a new sedan in the Skoda India lineup. It's called the Slavia. It's had its global premiere right here in India. And here are the top 5 things you need to know about the brand new Slavia. First things first, let's talk about the thing that everybody obviously seems to want to know immediately, the design language on the Slavia. It is a baby Octavia. That's the easiest way of putting it. It's got that typical big Skoda grille. It's got the angle headlamps, LED units up there. It's got this nice, lovely stance to it. It sits well. It looks good inherently. It's a nice looking sedan, something that Skoda has always done in the past, even with the Rapid, even with the new Octavia, and of course with the Superb as well. As I mentioned, LED headlamps up front, LED elements in the tail lamps in the back. You've got 16-inch alloy wheels. It's a nice looking car, isn't it? Straight following the design language, let's talk about the size of the car, because the Slavia is actually bigger than the first generation Octavia. Now, in most people's mind, the Octavia, the first gen, is a large car, and that should tell you how much larger a car, or how large in general a car the Slavia is. It is the best wheelbase in the segment. It's not as long overall as the Honda City is, but it is still a big car. So everybody who's looking at the rear seat comfort, chauffeur-driven car, this might be one of the perfect things that you can go and buy if you don't want an SUV and want to stand a little bit apart from the crowd. Again, biggest wheelbase in class, so back seat comfort is going to be great in the Skoda Slavia. And jumping from that back seat into the interior, let's talk about the way it is designed. It is, as typically Skoda, understated, well made, well designed, just simple plain stuff that's supposed to be there in the place it is. Nice big screen, nice elements on the dashboard, great comfortable seats. You have cool seats up front. That's a good thing that Skoda has put in, because of course competitors like the Verna have had that for a while now, and that's something that a lot of people are really looking forward to in cars in India. You've also got that big, nice digital instrument cluster. Strangely, the Kushaq doesn't have that yet, but the Slavia will on the top of the line version. And in general, it's a nice place to be. Spacious at the rear, spacious in the front, well designed. Everything looks and feels really nice, apart from maybe a little bit of a touch here or there. So we've talked about how the car looks, how the car is sized overall, and of course we've talked about what's there on the inside, and now let's talk about what you get under the hood. Now, Skoda and the VW Group have become a petrol-only automaker in the last couple of years. That's a good thing, because those petrol engines are absolutely fantastic. You get the 1-litre TSI, which is a 3-cylinder turbocharged petrol engine, makes 115 horsepower, or you get the petrol head engine of choice, one I would maybe want to buy in the near future if I'm in the market for a sedan, the 1.5 TSI Evo, which makes 150 horsepower. Now, both these engines get a manual gearbox. Incidentally, they're both 6-speed, but both are different gearboxes, and they both get an automatic transmission as well. The 1-litre gets a torque converter, and the 1.5 gets a DQ200 DSG. Now, if you're wondering about DSG reliability, don't be worried, because Skoda India and the Volkswagen Group in general have really put in a lot of effort and have improved the way the DQ200 actually functions. There are some hardware changes as well, and it is now a much more reliable gearbox is what they assure and promise us. So dual clutch or manual, 1.5. When's the last time we had a 150 horsepower, nice looking sedan in India? It's been a while, isn't it? I think this might have a fair few takers. Okay, so let's wrap this up. The 5th thing to know about the Skoda Slavia. What is going to be the short-term future plan for this? Now, obviously, there will be a Monte Carlo edition, not to be confused with the clothes maker, obviously, or the beautiful country in the south of France, or the Formula 1 race. There will be a Monte Carlo edition of the Slavia, which is an homage to the Monte Carlo Rally that Skoda won many years ago. It'll be basically a visual package. It will look much cooler. It'll have maybe black wheels, stuff like that. But what I am excited about is there might be either 2 directions that Skoda might go with. A fully loaded LNK version, called Laurent and Clément, which is like a completely luxury packed version for somebody who just wants a very, very luxurious package to be seated and driven around in. Or, and I am really praying and hoping this happens, there might be an RS version of the Slavia sometime in the near future. Now, we don't know if this is confirmed just yet, but from what we know, people are actually thinking about it at Skoda, and that's something that's more important. The little seed that you need just to plonk that in, little idea to maybe have a real hot sedan in that 20 lakh rupee range. Now, wouldn't that be a treat? So there you go, quick video from us. Now stay tuned because there is a very, very detailed first look or a walk around of the Slavia coming up in just a few days. For this one, just a quick video, just tell you about what the Slavia is all about. Remember, go check out that prototype car that we showcased a couple of weeks ago. And of course, as you would expect you to do, hit the bell icon, hit the subscribe button, stay tuned for all our stuff right here on YouTube and our social media channels. Thank you so much for watching and we'll see you soon.